8 Stoic tips for solving problems with people in life. We all encounter conflicts and challenges in our relationships, whether with family, friends, coworkers, or even strangers. These situations can easily lead to frustration, miscommunication, or emotional overwhelm. But what if there was a way to navigate these conflicts with greater calm, clarity, and wisdom? Enter Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to remain emotionally resilient, respond with reason, and solve problems effectively, especially in interpersonal situations. In this video, we're going to explore 8 Stoic tips that will help you solve problems with people more effectively. These Stoic principles will not only help you remain calm and focused in challenging situations, but they will also empower you to approach conflicts with understanding, patience, and wisdom. Whether you're dealing with a disagreement, a difficult coworker, or a challenging family dynamic, Stoic teachings offer practical strategies for turning tension into opportunity. 1. Focus on what you can control. One of the core principles of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control, understanding that there are things you can control, your actions, thoughts, and responses, and things you cannot control, other people's actions, thoughts, and emotions. Tip: when you face a problem with someone, stop and assess what you can control. You can't change their behavior, but you can change how you respond to the situation. By focusing on your own actions and thoughts, you take the first step in resolving the issue with a calm, measured approach. Have you ever found yourself trying to control something beyond your reach? Share in the comments a situation where you realized what you could and couldn't control. 2. Practice empathy and understanding. Stoics believed in treating others with kindness, patience, and empathy. While it's easy to react to someone's words or behavior out of frustration or anger, Stoicism encourages us to put ourselves in the other person's shoes before reacting. Tip: when confronted with a conflict, take a moment to consider the other person's perspective. What might they be going through? What are their motivations or struggles? By practicing empathy, you can respond more thoughtfully, reducing unnecessary tension and opening the door for meaningful resolution. What's an instance where empathy helped you resolve a conflict? Let us know in the comments. 3. Respond. Don't react. Stoicism teaches that we should always respond to situations rather than react impulsively. Reacting often involves an emotional, knee-jerk response, whereas responding means taking a moment to reflect and consider the best course of action. Tip: when faced with a problem, take a deep breath before you say or do anything. Give yourself the space to think rationally and choose a response that aligns with your values, rather than letting your emotions dictate your actions. Have you ever reacted impulsively and later regretted it? Share your experience below and tell us how taking a moment to pause helped you later on. 4. Separate the person from the problem. Often, we get wrapped up in the emotions of the situation and start blaming the person rather than focusing on the problem itself. The Stoics teach that we should avoid personal attacks and focus on the issue at hand. Tip: in a conflict, try to separate the person from the problem. Address the issue itself rather than making it about the other person's character. This allows for a more objective and constructive conversation, rather than one that turns into a personal battle. How do you keep a conversation focused on the issue, instead of turning it into a personal attack? Share your strategies in the comments. 5. Let go of expectations. Expectations often lead to disappointment, especially when we expect others to behave in a certain way. Stoicism teaches that we should accept people as they are, rather than trying to force them into the mold we want. Tip: adjust your expectations. Accept that people will not always act in the way you want them to, and that's okay. By letting go of rigid expectations, you free yourself from unnecessary frustration and disappointment. What are some expectations you've let go of in your relationships? Comment below and tell us how it changed the dynamic. 6. View challenges as opportunities for growth in Stoicism. Challenges and difficulties are viewed not as burdens, but as opportunities to practice virtue and grow stronger. Every difficult interaction with another person offers a chance to develop patience, wisdom, and emotional resilience. Tip: instead of seeing conflicts as obstacles, reframe them as opportunities to grow in your character. Ask yourself, how can I grow through this situation? By viewing problems in this light, you can approach them with a sense of curiosity and calm. Have you ever turned a challenging situation into a growth opportunity? Let us know your story in the comments. 7. Keep your emotions in check. The Stoics emphasized emotional self-control, learning to master our emotions rather than being controlled by them. While it's natural to feel anger, frustration, or hurt in a conflict, it's important to manage these emotions, to think clearly and act wisely. Tip: when you feel yourself becoming emotionally overwhelmed, take a step back. Use techniques like deep breathing or mindfulness to center yourself. Keeping your emotions in check helps you respond more rationally and effectively. How do you manage your emotions during a difficult conversation? Share your tips below. 8. Remember the bigger picture. Practice forgiveness. Finally, Stoicism teaches the importance of letting go of grudges and practicing forgiveness. Holding on to resentment only harms yourself, not the other person. Recognizing that we are all flawed and imperfect allows us to approach others with understanding and compassion. Tip: after a conflict, try to forgive both the other person and yourself. Holding on to negative feelings only clouds your judgment and prevents you from moving forward with clarity. Remember, in the grand scheme of things, is the issue really worth carrying around the weight of resentment? Is there someone you've forgiven recently? What helped you let go of the past? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. By applying these 8 Stoic tips to your interactions, you can transform conflicts with people into opportunities for understanding, growth, and resolution. Stoicism equips you with the tools to manage your emotions, think rationally, and approach difficult situations with calm and clarity. With practice, these principles will help you build stronger, more positive relationships and navigate life's challenges with wisdom. If you found these Stoic tips helpful, like, comment, and subscribe for more practical Stoic wisdom to improve your relationships and mindset. Which Stoic tip resonated with you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on living with purpose and clarity. Let's keep the conversation going.